Hi.
You're now on.
All right. Are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording, but I edit stuff out.
Okay. Are you filming too?
I am filming.
Hi, my name is Joe St. Martin. I've been coming to Kona about 10 years. I'm not sure when I first started. Maybe closer to 8. I'm just a poet. I come and read poetry. I love it. I don't come as much as I used to because a lot of times I'm taking my kids here and there and everywhere. But I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. I like listening as much as reading, though. So sometimes I just come and listen. Sort of real life people. It's not just television or a movie. It's getting out there and being with real people. And like I say, you never know who's going to get up there. People who've never read before. People who have read a lot, but almost nobody, except the people who run it, really come every week. So you never know who's going to be there.
Define what real people mean?
Did I say real people?
Yeah.
Or the people who really run it, I think I said. What real people? I mean, people who aren't necessarily rehearsed. They're not, they wouldn't call themselves like a professional poet or something like that, but people who maybe dabble in poetry or people who are doing it from the heart. I mean, one time a guy came and read a poem about his dog that died, and he almost broke down in tears. You remember something like that, or he couldn't make it through that poem, and it's something he really wanted to do. And that guy was, I think he was a mechanic, but he wanted to come and read a poem about his dog that died. So people who might, and kind of like me. I mean, I saw this. How many times did I see, poetry reading before I came out and read a poem? Or came out and listened and didn't read.
So what was it that made you read for the first time then?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Other than maybe coming out and seeing it and seeing how accessible it really was and how an average person could read. I work with radiation, and I was in the nuclear power industry for several years. I was in the nuclear Navy way back. I was on a nuclear submarine, and now I work at the U of R in the radiation safety department. So yeah, I've been working with radiation since 1984.
How do you think, or has Kona impacted your writing at all? And if so, how?
Oh, immensely. Just hearing a variety of people, the wide range of experiences that people have and write about and read, and the variety of styles, spoken word, the occasional spoken word, the traditional rhyming. I rhyme a lot. Rick Petrie, who does his very expressive and emotive readings, and with different emphasis on different words and everything. I've written poems based on what other people have written, sort of an answer to this or that person, this or that poem, because politically you might not agree with what someone just read, or maybe go deeper if they just scratch the surface, or whatever. Constantly influenced by the people I hear.
And has it affected your performance at all either?
Oh yeah, sure, because the performance, hearing everyone else's performance, and again, like Rick, who is, at one end of the spectrum, or Mike Ray, with his music, that all the different instruments that he'll play, and then just some people read very personal poems, which is something I don't really do, but just to hear someone else, really dig deep on the personal stuff, might lead you to go a little farther than you've gone before with that. Like I say, anyone can come in. There was even one person burned a flag. I mean, they had a little paper flag at the end of their poem. They lit it on fire. And, I think Norm kind of warned us beforehand that they weren't going to say no, and they considered it free speech, just as the Supreme Court did, But yeah, very open community. It's always a special thing to say first time reader. They don't kick people out, right? They take everybody.
Why do you think Kona has lasted as long as for 20 years as it has.
I didn't know it was 20 years. I moved up from Connecticut in 2001, so I've been here about 12 years. Haven't been coming to Kona for 12 years, but you know, I'd have to say the people involved who keep it going and kept it going even as the location changed. You know, you lose your space, but you don't lose the idea of the poetry group or the meeting place or someplace. You know, you're going to find a way. So it's just has to be the dedication to the notion of getting together and reading poetry that kept it going.